So in the last few days, 3-4 days, we have discussed about the karma, the type of the karma on one dimension, and that dimension was the results of the action, results of our karma. And yesterday, I left everyone at a point that we are in a vicious cycle of birth and death. Are we trapped? Probably yes. That's what we discussed yesterday. And the answer is today how to come out from that trap. That has to be, in fact, that is the most important objective of every human life. And this is the only thing because of which human are different from other animals. Because we, being the human, can perform with our own choices the action, the karma. But what type of karma we have to choose, how to choose, that is only possible once we know in reality what are these activities, what has to be done. And on that basis, that means the ways to act. On this basis, this categorization is on dimension 2. We are in the vicious cycle of death and birth. We have to come out from it. How to do that? Who will help us? Is there any way? Who will guide us? We have been hearing many things here and there at lot many places in lot many different scriptures, and we have been hearing lot many people. But in reality, listening is one thing. Even now also you are listening, but listening is one thing, but activity, performing is another thing. Who has to perform? You, yourself. So for that reason, you must know what to perform and how to perform. To do that, you must be out from the ignorance so that we can choose rightly, appropriately, in the right direction. So on this basis, the categorization of karma is as follow in 3 parts. One is called karma, normal karma. Another one is called Vikarma. And third one is Akarma. There is no any specific English terminologies for these. These are mainly Sanskrit terms: karm, vikam, and akam. Karma means karma, what we are saying. I'm explaining one by one. Vikarma. Vi is a Sanskrit prefix, which means special. And karma. If any word is having a prefix that means it is negating it. So that means akarma means no karma, but be careful. I'm not saying that there is no karma there. No, it has a different meaning. But these are the 3 categorization: karma, vikarma, and akarma. And as and when we move forward from karma to vikarma to akarma, then only we will be freed from the cycle of the death and the birth. So our progression has to be from karma to vikarma to akarma. What is karma? Karma means, as we described in past few sections, that whatever we do, our day-to-day activity, normal activity for our living activity, we are sleeping, eating, going to office, talking, every single here and there activity, whatever we are doing on the basis of the sense organs, and included our mind and intellect and the feelings also. These are all categorized as the karma. All the activities which are linked to these three gunas, sat, raj, and tam, that means the natural phenomena, the prakriti, these are considered as the karma, which we do on in our day-to-day life basis. Nothing special as such. Every day we are doing. Vikarma. And of course, whatever karma we would do, we would get the result of it. And here also, when we do vikarma, special karma, vishesh karma, that doesn't mean that we will not get any result out of it. We will. And akarma doesn't mean that we will not get any result out of it. We will. Let me explain one by one. So vikarma, vishesh, special karma. What it does, it enables us to purify ourselves at the root level. What does that mean? What is the root level? Root level is the mind, and going further beyond there. So it will purify our basic instinct. It will purify our mind. It will purify our habits. And it will shift our base from wherever we are to the base of the soul. So most of the time, if you categorize yourself, including myself, including everyone else, most of us are having our base either as the body or the mind or maybe intellect. How many of us have reached to the level of soul? That is a question mark. And it's not a hypothetical statement. It's not just to say, it is in real. Can we shift ourselves from the level of body to the mind, to the intellect, and further going beyond to the soul level? Yes, we can. And that is being done with the help of this Vikarma. So when we are doing special karma, that doesn't mean that we have been shifted ourselves at a spiritual zone. No, it is just to shift our base to the level of the soul. Our base has been correctified, rectified. And what it does, it enables us to establish ourselves, to progress further, to establish ourselves in yoga. Those who have attended our previous sections, we have defined the meaning of yoga. Yoga means the amalgamation, the union of the soul with the supreme soul. That is yoga. That's the simple definition of yoga. So through Vikarma, it enables us. That doesn't mean that we have been established or we have completely established ourselves in yoga. No, it enables us to perform, to establish ourselves in yoga. That means it enables us to perform at a level of soul, to go beyond, to amalgamate ourselves, to unite ourselves. Ourself means the soul, to the supreme soul. It enables us. It has not yet happened when we are doing Vikarma. It has enabled us. And all these things, whatever we are doing at a state, being at the level of soul also, Vikarma also, or whatever we are doing, these things still result. These things still result to become a cause to shift our next life. Means because of Vikarma also, we can still go to the next life. That doesn't mean that if you are doing Vikarma, that means now after this Vikarma we have done, we would not go to our next life. The cycle has been broken. No. Vikarma, in a simple statement, Vikarma enables us to create a situation for ourselves in such a way that we can move towards the Akarma, we can move towards the breaking of the cycle of death and birth. What are those activities? Very simple example. Simple example activities which we perform in the form of, say, devotion or surrender to the eternal master, maybe satsang, the spiritual discussion which we are doing, selfless service, and any activities which we get rid of the karma itself. So basically, we are engrossed in not our, in our day-to-day life basis activities. Yagya, the Havan, is considered also as Vikarma. So those special karma which are not linked to our day-to-day life, to living for living being activities, not that. Something different to shift our base from the base of the body, the mind, the intellect, to the level of the soul. We will still get the results of whatever we do at this level itself. What is akarma? Akarma doesn't mean that there is no action, there is no karma. No, there would be karma. But these activities in the form of akarma are being performed only when the soul has been united to the supreme being. That means this is the superior state. Once we reach to the superior state, and thereafter once we perform any karma, then those are not bound. So that means that person, that soul, being at that state, is not bound to have any result of karma the way the normal people get it. And that's why it is called akarma. The soul is not indulged in any action in the outside, nothing. The outside body, mind, and all those things are performing on their natural basis, and that's it. The soul is not engrossed into it like right now we have. So that state, the karma state, is only possible when the soul has amalgamated itself to the supreme being. And at that state, That doesn't mean uniting ourselves, the soul is united with the Supreme Soul, doesn't mean that the person has died. No, there are different types, there are different causes, there are different reasons. If the soul has been amalgamated or having the darshan of the Supreme Soul, that doesn't mean that the person has died. No, he's still there. And all the activities, all the performance of that person is very, very different. And all those activities are considered as the akarma. The akarma. We'll talk more about karma, vikarma, and akarma along with further more examples tomorrow. Thank you very much for listening today.